Hey guys, today I'll be doing a short tutorial on how to do loose curls. I will be using a Babyliss Pro curling iron and 1.5 inch thick. I will also be using a Dove Pure Care dry oil for my hair. As you guys see here, my hair looks already kind of started. I wasn't planning on making this video, so that's the reason why. So what I do to curl my hair is I just part it. I start at the bottom. I don't part in a specific way in regards to a certain amount of hair, straight lines. I just grab pieces of hair and I go from there. The one thing I do like to do and make sure that I do is curl away from the face, and the reason why is because that way the curls, sometimes the tips tend to like stick out or whatever, and they don't come like towards your face. It doesn't look tangled. It all goes one way and it flows pretty nice. So as far as the oil, what I like to do as a personal preference again is every time I grab a new part of hair, I put in some drops of oil. And the reason why I do that is because I feel like the hair will actually grab the oil versus putting it in all your hair. Sometimes the middle doesn't grab it correctly or it doesn't absorb as much. So this way I make sure that it's all nice and even into the hair. Something that I also like to do, and again as a personal preference, after every layer that I do curl, I go ahead and I spread the curls with my fingers. There's people that use a comb, people use a brush. I just like to use my fingers, that way it doesn't get any more frizzy because my hair is really frizzy. So I do this after every single layer of hair that I do. Another tip to keep in mind, you guys, is also if you guys want to have your curls higher, then you guys would keep the hair on the curling iron a bit longer to get more hotter, and that way the curls will go up higher. I personally like to have them on the ends towards my tips, so that is why I only keep it on for like a few seconds, and then I go ahead and I go on to the next piece of hair. One thing I do want to tell you guys is there is no specific way on curling hair. I think it's more like whatever works for you, whatever you feel comfortable with, because something that I am doing in this video or any of my other videos might not work for you guys. It's more just like of what's working for me, and maybe you guys can try it and see if it fits you guys, your timing, your hair, your type of hair, your style, how you like it. But other than that, it's just everyone has their own way of doing things. I'm not like a professional hairstylist, so this is just what works for me. Now, one technique that I always use for my hair is once I get to the last layer towards the top of my head, I like to use a curling iron again away from my face. But what I like to do is I let it sit on top of my head. I don't bring the hair to the side as I've done the other pieces. And the reason why I do that is because hair tends to be stubborn. So if the curling iron leaves a crease on that piece of hair, your curl will come to the side versus sit back on your head like you want it to fall towards the back. So you guys try different things. If you guys have any other techniques that work for that, go ahead and leave it on the comment down below. That way I can try it as well. So as I am approaching the last layer of my hair to curl, I will be separating my bangs from my hair. As you guys see here, my bangs are really frizzy and they do not work well with the curling iron. They do not stay. They just look very frizzy. It looks like my hair looks very dry, so I don't use it. If you guys have any tips, any techniques that I can use for that will help me, great. Leave it on the comment down below. And once again, I will be trying any of your guys' suggested techniques. Also, if you guys want to see a tutorial on just how I do my bangs, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and I will be giving you guys a detailed video on how I do my bangs. And even though I just told you guys that my bangs do not work well with the curling iron, I am going to try this anyways, just to give you guys a kind of a sneak peek of what I am talking about. And as usual, my bangs did not work using a curling iron, so what I'm going to do here is just pin my bangs back with a few bobby pins, comb out my hair, and call it a day. Alright guys, so that is the end of this video on a quick tutorial on how I curl my hair. If you guys have any questions, tips, suggestions, please comment down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.